G'day mate and welcome back to the glorious Gleba with me, Jenny. And today is probably going to be our very last day on Gleba, because now that we have it being power self-sufficient by having our giant river of our excess material going into the giant set of burners, I want to turn off the nuclear reactors. I want to have Gleba be in a position where it's 100% self-sufficient, self-stable. I also need to potentially deal with a couple of outside problems, but we can't get to that until I ask that very important question. Of course, the important question being, we're in episode 29 of a Let's Play. Have you clicked subscribe? You probably should have clicked subscribe by now. Be honest, you should have definitely clicked that button. All right, today, first thing I want to do is, now we have rocket turrets, I want to put down some rocket turrets. So we're going to dump one of these here. And rockets? Yeah, can I just dump a few of those in there? Oh, he wandered away. Oh, he wanted back closer. I feel like I cheated that death. Okay, can I throw a few in here? Oh, he's further away. Okay, put that there, and then put that there. No, closer again. That close enough? Very hard to see this range. Definitely close enough. Okay, more rockets might be needed, but rockets have range, and that's, I think, the biggest thing about the rockets. So I want to put in rockets. I want to replace a lot of the Tesla towers. I want to replace them with a whole lot of rockets, especially now we're making rockets. Oh, there's another one to replace him. Yep. I also want the ding-ding of we're being attacked on Gleba to pretty much go away. I don't want to take any more damage. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to know about it. So that's going to be the very first thing I need to do. Also, hopefully, Energy can put in a little bit of an overlay of our power usage, because if I click on you, our current power usage is sub 1 gigawatt. We're about 700 megawatts now, and if we put up the old one, it was about twice that amount. In the upgrade to efficiency module 3s, I've gone through and I've upgraded every single one of these beacons to efficiency module 3s, which has lowered not only the power usage of each individual building, not that any of them use power, but it's also lowered the nutrient usage. And I've actually left iron and copper. Well, I've upgraded copper and I've left iron, because here we can see that I did my best and we got down to minus 14% on every single building. Over here, I'm now at minus 80%. So I've hit that maximum limit. I cannot have any less power usage, but that means because everything has less power usage, it means the inserters outputting nutrient are outputting less. It means that every inserter's moving less often. Also means there's a lot of beacons I've been able to remove, which has overall lowered our power consumption. I need to do that row, I need to do that row, and then I need to do that one, and then I get to remove you, and remove you, and remove you. And what ends up happening is, well, we go from minus 80 for most of these, and these were equal. They're also going to now hit minus 80 as well. And yes, just less power usage overall. Well, in the case of, the bio chambers, less nutrient usage, yes. But with that done, we should have lowered the overall power usage of the whole base. Sure, we're using a whole full lot down here where I don't have any efficiency modules. We're just going to accept them as a cost of business. But one of the things I do want to do, and I'm really, really confident, well, reasonably confident, is I want to turn off our nuclear reactors. To do that, I'm going to replace both our bulk inserters with burner inserters. And I'm also going to put in another, actually, no, we're going to use a burner inserter. With a requested chest, you're going to be requesting in rocket fuel, because we make rocket fuel here on Gleba, so we should be able to do that easily. Can I put 200 in a box? And we're going to have filters, and that's it. Yep, I'm just going to filter the inserter to have a filter of nothing, and therefore I should be able to remote boot this system back up, should I need to, by just turning that filter on. And because it's a burner inserter, even if all the lights go off, everything bad happens, it's a burner inserter. It's being a burner inserter. Oh, that's definitely the wrong placement. That seems better placement. It's a burner inserter. So it's a burner inserter that's being fed with rocket fuel by another burner inserter. And it turns out rocket fuel lasts, where is one of you guys? 8 rocket fuel. 8 rocket fuel lasts for a very, very long time inside a burner inserter. A very, very long time. It should be more than enough to heat these reactors back up. But with that done, our reactors are going to shut down. According to the... You're not now hooked in the network. Okay, according to the power network, which very much helps if you're actually plugged into everything, we can potentially create a lot of power, but a lot of that is lying to me. One, because I have all these steam turbines that are actually not going to be doing anything because they're going to run out of heat soon enough. Also, at the same time, I have all of these turbines, most of which are not hot enough, but we do have the continuous heat pipe, and any part that's over 500 degrees, like this part here, yep, this part here is creating a little bit of heat, which can make a little bit of steam, which can make a little bit of power. And no, you're at 500 degrees, so you're not warm enough. You're at 500. You're at 500. You're at 500 as well. Yeah, it can transfer heat, providing there's enough heat in the pipes. If we come down to the far end where we're just burning off everything, these guys are like 900 degrees, 900 degrees, 820, 700. They're creating power, even though we're not burning stuff here and we're not burning an awful lot there. We are burning some here. We're burning a tiny amount here. It all adds up. It all adds up. But main power source is actually our river. Our river of excess just goes straight into these guys. And if we look at the end of these, are all 900 degrees currently, which should be enough to power all of our Gleba goodness. All right, so with that done, I need to put in rocket towers. I want to start the corner. I want to start the corner. Always start the corner. Always start the corner. I want to start the corner with a tileable build. I don't need two radars right beside one another. And what I do need to do is I do need to remove you guys. All right, so we want a rocket tower. Now, rocket towers are an odd shape. They're a 3x3. And also, I probably want them actually aimed towards the front line. Probably going to be important. So, I would want you here, and I'd want you here. The other thing I want is I want a tileable design. So, for us to have a tileable design, I want to go out there, and then I could put an insert up here, for argument's sake, and feed back into this guy. But I could also put an inserter here and feed into this guy. If I can do that, I can also put one here and feed in like that, which gives me a very, very tight little tileable section that we can put here. Also means I can replace one laser, because why the hell not? It does mean at the corner, which is the difficult part. I need to work out how we're going to do this. And the answer is, oh, actually the first answer is vertical flip. First answer is that, because I want this to come out here. Okay, with you coming out there, you're going to go down and then go into another one of these, which means I can at least use one part of the corner to feed this guy. I can't feed this guy, but if I've done this correctly, I can always leave a gap if I need to leave a gap to be able to feed into this guy, then into this guy. Or, because of spacing, because I have no idea how many tiles it is between here and here, maybe I need to leave a 2-tile gap, at which point I can use a red setup. Or maybe I need a 3-tile gap, which is not enough to put in another rocket turret, so I can use the long-handed inserter at maximum reach. That's going to be our plan. But first thing I need to do is copy this. We're going to go snap to grid. We're going to go relative. And with us having a relative, we're going to... Oops. Try again. I want laser as well. Us having a relative blueprint, we're going to create that. And we're going to go this view. And I'm going to paste the hell out of the thing. And we're just going to remove every single one of the electrical turrets for right now. And replace them in the not too distant future. Mainly put them back in places where they're actually needed. Can I come and destroy everything back to about here? Because there is no way I can have the rockets get looped all the way around. I can only really bring them to here before we end up with a whole lot of water that I don't really want to travel across. So with part of the wall done, I need to have the bots build a whole lot of stuff. I also need to work out how we're going to get rockets into this build. And first step is from here. Oh, actually rockets. How many rockets do we have? We have 13 per second, and I'm actually using the stack inserters at a whole bunch of places here to put lots of rockets on the belt. Lots of stacked rockets on the belt. Or actually 13, right? 13.13. We're making 13.13. You are 11. 13.13. Cool. I can delete you guys. And I can delete you guys. And we get rid of a couple of machines by using a single beacon. Is that more power efficient or less? I don't know, but it's less machines, and that works for me. All right, so you are going to output up to here, and then I need to work out how we're going to get this fed into here. One half is easy, except there's a substation in the way, so it makes it less easy. Of course, that came in right where a substation is. Can we go over, and in there? Okay. The other side is probably actually the exact same. Can I just put that splitter here? No, I can't put it there. I'm going to have to split beforehand, have two undergrounds and go in two different directions. And that's definitely going the right way. Okay, can I take our little blueprint? Can I nope. Blueprint, that one, horizontally flip it. And yep, it tiles. Cool. So now I know it tiles. We're going to go drag from here, and we're just going to go right up to the edge of the water. We're going to go through that. Yep, through that and to there. Cool. That's going to be our little blueprint going that way. All right. Also need to have a little blueprint going this way. Can I drag down? That is going the correct direction. Excellent. Zoom out far enough. Yep, every single one of those Tesla towers is going to get replaced. And that brings me to this corner where I need to do stuff manually. Can I remove all of that? Can I jump ahead to this corner, remove this, and jump to this corner, and remove this? Okay. No idea why those are there. All right, so if you go to there, you go to there. Okay, the corner needs to come out and then go here. And this needs to be an underground, in theory. And what does that leave me for placement-wise? That leaves me not a lot of choices. Not a lot of choices at all. I could do that. Okay, so I can have the underground go to there. I can then feed into you, which means I can't feed into the first rocket going this way. But if I leave a one-tile gap, we can then feed that way. And then we just need to hope that this lines up at the other corner with some sort of design that's workable. Corner's here somewhere, I'm sure of it. Cool, there. Okay, if I remove you, same story. I need to come to there and then go up. I've just realized I put a laser in the corner. Can we put a laser in the corner, please? 2 lasers. 3 lasers. Yeah, corners tend to take more brunt of damage, so having a few extras in the corner is always a good idea. Alright, so, actually, it's going to be the exact same design. So we're going to go from there to there. We're then going to go in. Then we can try the same design again. It should work, because it should be a mirror image of the left-hand side of the base. So again, I just drag this up. Okay, we don't do that. It's red because of swampland, right? Yes. Okay, that's not the Talibor version. All my substations are out of position. That's bad. Oh no, my blueprint's out of position. Oh, that's even worse. I slipped over a tile. Okay, just repower that whole wall. Yep. Now my substations are out of position. What? Okay, grid, tile, zoom. Solved, right? That's straight. Yes. Okay. All right. No. Okay, fine. I'm just gonna... That's all broken. Yeah, that's all broken. Delete everything. also actually, where am I standing? I'm standing here. Can I dump those in the network? I don't really want them anymore. Yep, that'd probably help. Okay. Can I come to this? This. Yes, please. Snap. Relative. Okie dokie. And place. Okay, that's definitely working. All right, so we're just going to place that. We're going to, whatever's in our way, just remove it. Because I want to use the rockets first, because we can make the rockets on Gleba. Okay, and then I need to have the same thing, which is, this is the corner tile. 1 laser, 2 laser, 3 laser. And yeah, we're going to go for the exact same design. You're going to come out there. You're going to backfeed there and there. And then you're going to underground. And again, we're going to go with you facing that way. And then our blueprint, which hopefully has kept its tileability, it has. And you're going to go that way. Cool. All right, so this should be the last things I need to do, and everything should be replaced, and I should be happy, and I should be able to rejoice, and that should solve the problem. At least solve the problem in us having rockets. And how far have the rockets got? They made it here. Okay, they've made most of the left-hand wall in. Oh, I saw a rocket. Okay, so rockets being fed along the wall. That means this build is going to be going flat out. And I actually think I have a carbon speed problem, but we'll worry about that in the future. The point is, you should make rockets. Rockets should go on walls. Walls should be happy. That should be that problem solved. All right, without that out of the way, I need to prep Gleba for us to leave Gleba. Okay, first thing I want to do is I want to make sure we're power self-sufficient. Pretty sure we're power self-sufficient now, but there's still a few things I need to tick off. One of the things I do need to tick off, or I do want to tick off, is rocket science. We're putting science here in a buffer. We're putting science in labs whenever we get a request for science. But I definitely want to up our scale. I want to have more rocket silos available. I also want to have more buffer chests. So we're going to copy this one and probably put it here. And I'm going to unfilter that one for science. And beside that, I want to put another one. The one beside it, I want to put in red circuits. And I want to put in, we're just going to say 100 for now. I'm not going to stress out the boss yet, but I do want to change these to basically a full chest worth. You do 20 in a stack. And there's 480, so I want 960 rocket fuel right there. That one I'm happy just to max straight out. We also need low density structures. Low density structures stack in 50 and 50, which is 2,400. Actually, I might just add a group, turn the group off, and we can do this. 2.4k, done. So after the video's done, when I'm happy to stress out the robots because they've got everything else done, then I will happily turn that on for 4.8k and then delete the first request. All right, so I want to do that. There's science right there. Which means they're going to mass empty that, which is going to be a lot quicker. It's less bots moving around, which is all good for me. All right, other things that I want to have buffered locally is Gleba. I want to be able to export rocket fuel. I'm going to turn that off. Can I just set you for a simple rocket fuel? Yep. I just need you to look like rocket fuel. And I want to have 5 of them, which is about 5,000 rocket fuel. I want to have 5,000 rocket fuel here for easy export, okay? Gleba, we can make rocket fuel very quickly, very easily. It's one of the things I want to export from him. Also, we can make sulfur. Now, I don't have a lot of options for making sulfur on some planets. Vulcanus comes to mind. I have to do the whole coal liquefaction to make petroleum, to make a little bit of sulfur for cliff explosives. So, I would like the ability to able to export sulfur. So I'm going to put in another chest, and we're going to have at least sulfur here. We're going to put in a request properly for, you know, the whole 2.4k. Yep. Okay. I want to have sulfur. I want to have a, nope. 2.4k. Cool. I want to have all the sulfur as well. Okay. Other things that I want to export is going to be actually a number. You're doing 100 of each. Can I set you to 200 and 200? That's enough for 4 rockets in the box, ready to go. So if the bots get busy doing something else, then they should be fine and the boxes should be good to go. All right. I want to copy that. I want to copy my 2 silos. Because I want to mass export. Oh, carbon fiber. Carbon fibers with another export. Can we do carbon fiber? Can I do carbon fiber. Thanks. Which has a stack size of 100, and therefore I want to have 4.8k. So can we do carbon fiber again? 4.8k, and I'm gonna want 10. That's 10. 20, we'll go with 25,000 ish. Carbon fiber, it's not used for a whole lot until we get to late game, but I want it right next to the rocket silos ready for export when we get to the stage of exporting it. Okay, next thing I want to do is I want to up our rocket capabilities. So we're going to put in 2 more rocket silos. We're also going to make sure we put in beacons, and I'm going to put beacons all the way through to here because we're going to be putting in a number of rocket silos over time. The other thing I want is I want direct exports. So plastic. I want to mass export plastic. And to do that, I want a beacon here. And then I want our rocket silos hard up against the beacons. No, I'm going to need tiles. I'm probably going to need more tiles. I need that, plus I need that. We can go there. All right. And then do I move you up? Or else we can work 1 tile. No, we're gonna put you there. Okay. I want to have rocket silos. Okay. I have rocket silos. Except these ones we're not going to turn on automatic requests because I'm going to want to manually load these rocket silos. And to manually load these rocket silos, we're just going to be putting down the good old ye old steel chest. A whole lot of them. We're going to be using the stack inserter because it has a larger carry capacity of... You won't tell me because it's a ghost. 16. Okay, whereas normal bulk inserter does 12, you can do 16. So I want you to be able to do 16. I want you to potentially be able to move everything in 1 hit. And plastic doesn't spoil, so you're only going to ever have hold of plastic. Well, the rockets hadn't got that far yet. You still beeping? Science works. Okay, you stop beeping. So where are my rockets? I haven't made it there. They've made it here. Yeah, they've made it here. They're working their way around. Okay. All right. No matter what, corners. Can I get a in the corner? Can we put in you? Can I put in you? Oh, that substation needs to move. Okay, you're gonna need to go away, Mr. Substation. You're gonna go there. And then here we're gonna go here and here and here, and I have a little bit of weird space that I can't use. But that attack came in here, and we can see by the amount of corpses at the front. Attacks right here are very common. Okay, so can I put you there? Can I put you there? Can I put the robot? Actually, the robot can replace one of you guys. Okay, I might need a spare robot. Can I also put another one here and another one here? And we're going to move that robot to this one. Yeah. Okay, where was the next attack? Here, which has rockets. Okay, so the rockets are not infallible. They definitely have their limitations, and that's why we're also going to have some Tesla towers on site for any spot that gets hit often. Obviously, in the future, we're going to have a more long-term plan to deal with problems on the outside of the wall. But the other thing I want to do is actually have a wall. Because I always assumed on Gleba that being that we were going up against giant stompy boys, that they ignored walls. Turns out that's not true. Walls do actually a very good job of blocking off giant stompy boys. Also, with a base literally right outside the door, we should probably put a wall there, and I should probably put you there. You can go here, and can I also put one of those, that tile? Yeah. Yeah, we'll add more walls in the future, but stone is one of those things that's sort of a little bit hard to get on Gleba. It's actually one of the things I'm probably going to end up having to import to Gleba, but it's one of the it's the only thing I want to be able to have to import to Gleba. Everything else Gleba's pretty good at doing by itself. Can I do pentapod husk? Yeah, can I remove all those? If there are any on this wall, no. There are some on this wall. Yep, and there's only a couple on that wall. And there's a couple up here as well. Yep, can we just have them packed up, please? They'll just help with size. All right, where were we? We were rocket size. Okay, I want to have boxes. And then I want to have normal, everyday inserters right there. Can I remove you? Can I remove you? Plastic is another thing I want to buffer. Poor bots. Just remove those 2 boxes. They're in my way. Yeah, is plastic going to a build? I probably should split off separately. Actually, I should split the build off separately. That's a better idea. Okay, build's going to go that way. Bots will get around to that eventually. And then... these are all going to be my way. Okay, I've changed my mind. That one can stay, but this one still needs to go. And this one now needs to go. Yeah, good luck, bots. Alright, plastic. Plastic is another item I'm going to want to buffer. Can I put you there? Alright, plastic is a little bit different. Plastic... thanks. Plastic is something stacks in 100, but you load 2,000 on a single rocket. So we obviously need to max out this chest, definitely. But considering how much goes into a single rocket launch, I want to have an awful lot of those on standby. Yeah, an awful lot of those on standby. Okay, so we're going to remove you. Plastic is going to go to here. Then it's going to go up. All these belts are going to get reversed, and it's going to go that way. That's going to get removed. And that way I can put another bunch of inserters here. Cool. Can I have you guys just dump that contents? Works for me. That way the bots don't have to move it. And this will give us 2 dedicated rocket silos for nothing but plastic. I'm going to load plenty into the boxes, because we're going to remember each box is only good for 2 launches. So if the box is full, that's only enough to launch 2 rockets. We're going to probably be launching a lot more than 2 rockets in the long run. In fact, yeah. In fact, I'm about to extend out that plastic line, and I'm also about to remove that roboport. Okay, roboport needs to go back, so we have network connectivity. You're going to go there. I'm going to grab some beacons, drag that way, drag that way, throw another roboport in this gap, I guess. And this is going to come out way wider, and then go into there. Alright, so that's our plastic. Whoop. Plastic is going to be a major export from Gleba because making bioplastic is dead easy. Also, where is rocket star? We have 3 of them. Okay. 1, 2, 3. The uncommon ones craft a little bit faster, which means I definitely want to put them down here on our general purpose rockets rather than a specialized rocket, because the general purpose rockets launch an awful lot faster and an awful lot more often. Can I copy those 2? Can I put that there? And can I put that there? Alright, so plastic. Many silos for plastic. Every silo is going to get beacons as well, out to there. And that's going to be a start. I want you to prioritize right. And I also do want to be able to pull some plastic off this to put in the network. Which I think I'm just going to do right here. Actually, I'm going to do that facing the opposite direction. Yep. Can we have those inserters? Grab there, grab there, grab there, and there. Okay. So it should be plastic. Sulfur, I don't want to set up... Do I want to set up a direct ship? No, I don't. But I do want to for carbon fiber. So can we copy this whole design? Substation to substation. The beacons are probably not going to line up properly for me, but you should line up. Apart from that, roboport's going to get destroyed again because it's off by a tile. Left, right, right, left. I don't know. Can I put you here? All right. And I want to... So this is currently only going to the network. So can I destroy... I need to destroy... that, probably. Alright, I'm going to start by just going one way. I don't need that. And... I need my... beacon to line up properly. First beacon can go here. Oh, they were lined up. Okay, they were not lined up. They were close to. Alright. And 2 silos, 4 silos. What was your carry capacity? You are 500 per rocket silo. So yes, I probably want to have, if I want to pick up, if I want a ship to come into orbit and be able to pick up 2,000 carbon fiber, that means I need to have 4 rockets ready to go. Just pre-launched, preloaded, filled to the rim with carbon fiber, nothing but carbon fiber, and we just do that with boxes. I'd probably be able to reload those rockets awfully quickly, but then again, I also want fast turnaround for ships. We want to start planning ahead to go mega scale by getting in early and making sure that we're covering our bases with weird things like this, like, you know, making sure that we can launch rockets incredibly fast and often, which actually means I want to do that. Yeah, we're going to do that, which now means I want to run the belt to the right. And I want to run the belt through there. Yeah. But the bots like me, trust me. They really do. The Engineer of the Year award they gave me. Okay, nicest engineer ever. Radar can go there. And that should bring us to there. Alright, so you're going to be directly loaded. Plastic, carbon fiber is going to be directly loaded. I cannot directly load rocket fuel, or I guarantee you I would. I would definitely directly load rocket fuel. Oh, bioflux. We also want bioflux down here. Can I get another one? Yeah. Bioflux. Bioflux, we're going to be needing that elsewhere. We only load 1,000. So I'm going to intentionally put, actually going to put 1,200 here. Being this a buffer chest, things are going to come out of it. Also means that you filtered wrong, but you'll be at a great start. I want to do that, except I want that filter to just mold. So if anything goes mold in the box, it gets kicked out straight away, and that's going to have to come from wherever we have bioflux in a box, which is not a lot of places. Actually, actually don't even know where we have bioflux in the box. At the end of the bus? No? No. We should probably definitely at the end of the bus put bioflux into a box. I also... Bioflux takes 2 hours to go old. And realistically, I want to put the freshest stuff in the rocket silo to launch to space. But the only way I can do that is by making sure that I take stuff, I make sure the belt keeps moving. This is really the secret to Gleba, is don't treat any resource as a resource you're keeping. Just treat every resource as a resource that's on its way off the end of the river, off the waterfall, at which point it gets removed and destroyed forever. So can I have you and you? I want to filter. Yeah, no, I want to limit and filter. Can I set you to bioflux? Can we do 400? 400. I just need an arbitrary number. I need something. You're still going to have things go bad in the box, which is fine. It's something that should just get removed by the bots automatically. Hopefully, but that should work. And you're putting a crap ton of carbon fiber down there still. All right, so can I have you go that way and you go that way? That'll unload carbon fiber into there. I still need to have carbon fiber into the network somewhere. I very much could just set some of these to be passive providers, but I want to make sure that things are ready to go in the rocket as they're ready to go into the rockets. We might come back and revisit that later, but it just means the build's going to run for a little while and process us a whole lot of carbon fiber. Rockets done? Rockets are not done. My wall's done. this side's not the side that's getting attacked the most, but it's the side I'm looking at. You know what? I'm going to end up making the walls 3 tiles wide anyway. So can I bring that down to there? That should be enough that keeps the bots and the build active for a little while, because it's going to be... Where is it? The one assembler that could. The one assembler that could. But yes, is making quality walls, because I'm probably going to want higher quality walls on spaceships in the future. So I might as well start mass crafting them now. Also need to remove you, because we removed all the rocket stuff over here. So I can make capture robots, which we need to export and take back to Narvis, which is why I want to make sure I have the last of Gleba done. All right, speaking of last of Gleba, there's only one other thing that I really need to take care of, and that is seeds. So every single time we rip out a tree, we get 50 Yakumo. 50 Yakumo go into Yakumo processing, and we have a 2% chance of getting back a seed. But this machine has 74% productivity, which means over time I end up with lots of spare seeds. Now I do need to have lots of spare seeds. Lots of spare seeds are actually going to be important later in the game. We do need and currently use seeds to make artificial soil, and that build is over here. We filled every damn chest we possibly can, and it's basically idle. Which also means that I've already painted this area because I needed just a tiny bit more jelly. Tiny bit more jelly because it wasn't quite full. It's still not quite full. I still need a little bit more jelly. I do have some jelly down here. I have some jelly outside the wall. I don't know if there's any jelly under the solar panels, but I do also have Yakumo. And if I make this tool big enough, yeah, like that, we're going to intentionally... That didn't work from that view. Okay, we're going to do this. Yep, and then I'm going to copy that. I'm going to say, yep, tiles only, not the landfill, just that one. And I'm going to paint that everywhere because it's going to use a bunch of seeds. Cool. That's not our final solution because I also still need to get rid of the seeds. As you can see, I've put in a single heating tower right here to get rid of the seeds. And I've done the same over here. But what I actually want to do is, you're all going to buffer chests, which means they're set up. You are requesting from buffer chests, yes, and requesting from buffer chests. But I want to set up some passive providers. Now, if I set up passive provider, I already had a dude that put seeds back in the system. You are going to have to go away because I don't need that anymore. But I do want to put the seeds... At this point? Yeah, at this point. You can go away. We're going to put you in there. So that is 480 times 8, which is 4,000 seeds. We're going to hold on to 4,000 seeds. Anything over 4,000 are going to come into... Probably those 3 chests should be overkill. And can I do the same over here? 8. Those ones. And you had a chest to add more in that's now been turned off. So we're going to go into there, and then I'm going to have them flown over here. Probably actually on the first build. Yeah. We're going to have them flown over here. I'm going to have them dumped into this. You're going to be doing Yakumo seeds. 100. And you're going to be doing jelly seeds, again, 100. Why? I have a fuel value of 4 megajoules and a fuel value of 4 megajoules. And the more megajoules I burn, the better. The more likely I am of actually keeping Gleba self-powered. Even if I go paste beacons everywhere, even if I go tell all the bots to go do something, even if we replace half of the Tesla towers, which I potentially might have to do unless we force the biters back, then... yeah, having extra power, especially provided by Gleba itself, is not a bad idea. Okay, rockets have made it to here. That gives me more confidence. You're outside range, but they're new ones since. Okay, so that should solve that problem. That should solve that problem. You haven't died yet, but you're possibly about to. No, I don't have quite as much range as I wanted. Okay, can I put you here? Can I paste in another one of those? Like so. Oh, did that get pasted with a robot? Don't want a robot. Cool, thanks. Who do you want to rebel? Whatever. And you don't have. Okay. Can I put you here? And here. And there. And there. Yep, I have just enough room up here. I'm still waiting for a rocket silo to be built. Unless I have a quality rocket silo. I do. Cool. Can I put the quality rocket silo actually down here? Now you can replace an old rocket silo with a new rocket silo. The catch is the rocket that's in the machine you get to keep. The secondary rocket, the one that's built and hasn't launched yet, gets removed. Okay, so with that done, we now have rocket fuel down here. Delete, copy, paste. Cool. You have rocket fuel for launching. You have LDS for launching. You have blue circuits for launching. Please tell me that I turned on. I didn't turn on request from buffer chest. I have now. So we need to drag all those out. Yep, so they can grab stuff from very, very locally. These ones, the same story. I want to be able to request from buffer chests. That can get deleted. That can get deleted. That one and that one. They're going to take a very long time to fill up. That's sort of fine. We're not in an overall rush. We just want to make sure long term that our production exceeds our usage, and I'm definitely needing more carbon if we're going to run both rockets and carbon fiber at long term. But that should be Gleba done. We've got everything done. I'm going through my list. Rockets, reactors are turned off. Oh, you're producing a little bit of passive heat from removing the mold, which I could move elsewhere, but I'm just not going to bother. We've cut down on the nutrient usage as well. We're making stone here with what little stone I have, so I do need to work out a stone import to Gleba. We do have... I had a landfill ship. Maybe it's that one. It's that one. You're moving across landfill currently. You can be swapped over to stone instead. Stone actually exports probably easier than landfill. It's a single rocket for 500. 500 does turn into 10 landfill, whereas if I launch landfill, I get 20. So I actually get twice the capacity per rocket by launching landfill, hence why I was launching landfill, which we need on Gleba, but I also need stone to make things like concrete, to do other, things on Gleba. I could launch bricks. No, I'm just going to launch stone. Yep. So I need to bring stone here. Stone should be the only import for Gleba, and that's an attack and a half, and it didn't say anything got destroyed, which means that worked as far as I'm concerned. Yep. Which I'm very happy about. Also, we are researching stronger explosives. Our science going bananas. Where's our science? Science is here. Science going bananas. It's doing its job. It's all working, and you finally got upgraded to a rare as well. So I can't argue with Gleba. I think Gleba is done, which means in our next episode we get to move on. We get to do big and bright things. We make iron here, we make copper here, we make batteries here, which batteries just need to replace my lasers, I guess. And we also have room to expand. So should I need to expand, also now that we have blueprints, I can literally take something like this, duplicate it out, plant in the extra area I have, and I have a great amount of seeds to start planting in extra areas. Can I do that all the way along? Yep, and you get to go away. And actually that gets to go away. Yep, we'll do it that way. So we have extra seeds, so we can start a new planting area with great ease. We don't need to wait for the seeds to duplicate. We have a blueprint to put down more planters, so we can do that very easily. I've already pre-filled the area with, well, landfill, so to speak. So getting a new area set up should be dead easy because it's already done. So yeah, Gleba is now a done deal, which means in the next episode, we're going to go look at what's happened on the other planets. Yeah, we need to look at what's happened in the background. Also, we need to go and look at biter egg handling in the near future and also set up some spidertrons. In the meantime, we can research free plastic bars with some plastic productivity, also do some rocket fuel productivity and some asteroid productivity, as long as we keep the Gleba science running, which we've already made sure that we have a build that works. Also, technically it's expandable. Technically I can just duplicate it, and because we're outputting into a passive provider, the first build can feed the second build and activate the second build and get things up and running there. And also means that yes, we can expand sites should I need to expand sites, because I have plenty of bioflux, and you're literally bioflux and water. Yeah, and the eggs, which were duplicated from bioflux and water, because bioflux gets turned into nutrients. So it's not exactly a hard build to do if I need to duplicate it. So with all that said and done, I'm gonna leave this video here. I'm gonna leave Gleba here. We hopefully never have to come back. I'm actually pretty sure that Gleba is now in a position where I never ever have to come back, and we can just export things I need to export, like the capture robots, also the rocket turrets, and the other important things like a whole lot of plastic and also a whole lot of carbon fiber. But with all that said and done, yeah, I'm definitely going to leave this video here. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you in the very next video.